If you did it right the first time, why do it a second time? This has been my headspace recently when thinking about remakes that I've watched, specifically Speak No Evil and Apartment 7A, and how they haven't really added enough to the narrative of the stories that came before them. Speak No Evil is a near beat-for-beat copy of a 2022 Danish film of the same name, and Apartment 7A is a prequel of sorts to the critically acclaimed, widely renowned horror film Rosemary's Baby. The only thing I can appreciate really from either of these films is maybe their ability to kind of like draw attention to their predecessors, but I think that in the case of Speak No Evil, it tries to kind of like distance itself and set itself apart from the Danish film that it directly copies, and I'm not really a big fan of that. I think it should be trying to enhance that film and bring it out to a more American audience since it is a foreign film. So with that in mind and just thinking about both films, I don't really think they add too much value to the world of either I guess film series that they're a part of. And I compare it to something like Nosferatu, which is very much so the same thing as the original Nosferatu, but it just adds so much more creatively to what that world is, how the story is built, how characters are portrayed, even how Nosferatu is presented. These are all very different things that just add a different dynamic to what we know of when it comes to Nosferatu. And that's even more impressive because of how influential the original Nosferatu movie has been in cinema, especially when you think about all the vampire films that kind of pull things from it. The new Nosferatu film does a lot of different things to really stand out and stand on its own in a space that is very, very, very oversaturated. I think Speak No Evil was well acted, and I love Julia Garner, so I appreciated seeing her in Apartment 7A, but at the same time, neither of those films do anything like that. So they fall short in their impact to the dialogue of their respective films, and thus their existence just doesn't hold the same kind of meaning in the larger conversation of cinema to me. How do y'all feel about remakes? What really makes like a good remake versus a bad remake? And what are some films that maybe needed to be remade because they weren't really that good the first time? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching and follow for more film content. Peace.